All right, so here we are at the newest Southern California location of Lucky Strike. There you can see their logo behind the tree. This is in Orange County, California. Ladera Ranch is the location. This is the grand opening weekend of this location. And if it's anything like the tour we just took of the Beverly Center, it should be very nice with a bunch of new modern games and a lot of fun and prizes to be had by all. So let's head in and take a look. Let me get you one more shot of the front here. And there it is. So we're gonna head inside and we'll get you some footage and bring you along. All right, so here it is. The first look at the brand new Lucky Strike Ladera Ranch. And this is a very nice first impression. This is right when you come in the front entryway. You have this large lobby with a bunch of video games, a bunch of things to do in here. Already scoping out the prize vault over there, which we'll be heading into and getting you a tour of. Looks like we have the bowling alleys back here on both sides of the entryway. And then over here we have, looks like the food area, the Cheeky Monkey Gastropub. And there's some bars in the back we'll get you some footage of, but just wanted to show you the first impressions of this place. And it's very good, so stay tuned. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get you some footage of the arcade here at the new Lucky Strike in Ladera Ranch. And they have very similar games to the Beverly Center. I just talked to one of the employees and he said that this one and the Beverly Center are like sister locations. So the games are very similar. So they have the Wizard of Oz Emerald City Edition. This is a really cool coin pusher if you've never played it, where you try to collect the different sets of cards. Actually on this I think there's just one set. And I'm not sure, but probably the Ruby Slipper is the rare card. But if you look, the last person that played left some loot down there in the prize chute. So the next person to play is probably gonna get that. That might be us, we'll see. But they got the Wizard of Oz, and look back here in the back. That's kind of cool how they have Wizard of Oz themed items on the back glass. So very cool machine. They also have over here Sink It, which is basically like a Pong game. They have, this is a brand new game. We've never played it. We just saw it on some IAPA videos, but we'll definitely be playing this and getting you some exclusive footage. It's called Angry Birds Boom, and it's in the same cabinet as games like Nerf and Space Invaders. It uses the same seats and setup. So we'll definitely be playing some of that. I'm not sure if there's a jackpot or not, but either way, we're gonna play that. And then check out the guns. Pretty cool. Got a couple different birds as the guns that you can fire. So let's go back here. There's Avengers, Marvel Avengers, marble and coin pusher. That's at a lot of arcades right now. This is one also that's at a lot of different arcades. It's Angry Birds Coin Crash. And if you're not familiar, on this one, you build these towers out of coins and then you knock them off and you get a lot of tickets on this. So this is a fun one. There's Pearl Fishery, which is again strict marble pusher. No coins in this one. So you push these off instead, and there's a bunch of bonuses, a bunch of ways to earn tickets. There's a Nerf arcade. This was off when we came in, so it looks like they have this one working now. And we'll be playing some of this. Ryan's super good at this one. Jackpot's a little high, but depending on how much time you're given when you start, we'll definitely get some tickets on this. And look at the pricing. This game is only 2 credits to play. So that's pretty low. That's lower than most arcades on half price. So we'll be messing around with that. There's a Spider-Man marble and coin pusher. So you can kind of see the theme. They have all the coin and marble pusher games over on this side of the arcade. There's a Halo 4-player Fire Team Raven. And look at the size of this Fast and Furious arcade. A couple of the other arcades have this, but this is a real commitment when you do the 4-player version with the big screens. So that's really nice. And then they have a large claw machine here that looks like they're trying to get it going. Another thing I wanted to mention, if you'll look at the walls here at this location, you'll see how it's themed more to Orange County with the palm trees. You'll see some beach and surfboard themes. And then the one in Beverly Center that we went to, on the walls, it's more themed towards like Hollywood. So I thought that was a really cool touch that they did on that. Look at the size of this plush in here on this Cut the Rope. That's a pretty big one here. That takes up the entire machine. And then over here we have a mini Taj Mahal. This one you pretty much just gather up these ticket rings, and there's some good values in there. There's a 900. I see some 300s. Yeah, there's some good tickets to be won on this. So that's a fun one. Over here, let's go this way. There again, if you look at the wall I'll walk up to, you'll see how it's more of an Orange County theme. Skateboarding, surfboarding, beach theme. So again, that's really cool. You have the 2 air hockey tables here. You have the LA Kings and you have the Ducks, which is perfect for this area, Southern California. You do have a Guardians of the Galaxy game. I've seen that one at some other arcades. Haven't really messed with it too much. Over here, you've got a couple of Minecraft arcade and a Marvel Champions. Some fighting games over here. And then this is a very fun, we've played it. It's a virtual reality Godzilla game. And the seats move. A lot going on here with this one. If you get this near you, take the opportunity to play it because it's a super fun one. And the people that are watching you can see on these screens behind you kind of what you're seeing in your headset. But that's a really fun game. So like I said, if you get a chance to try that. This is one of our favorites. This is Dodgeball Ultimate Arena. We like to play the 2-player version where you knock down these targets and win a lot of tickets on it. Right around the corner here, as you come in, there's another kind of cut the rope type game. Same as the one that had the Mario in it. This one's got a big Dodger bear in it. And again, these are full size, the size of the entire cabinet basically. So those are fun. Right here is where you recharge your cards. You can see some of the prices. You do get some bonuses if you get up into the higher dollar recharges. You can pick how many cards you want and recharge here, or get a brand new card if you don't have one yet. So this is kind of where it all starts. Back here, a lot more games to be seen. As we go to the kind of the right side of the arcade, you have the Space Invaders Frenzy, another one of our favorites. We'll definitely be playing this one in a little while. 500 ticket bonus and a Bust a Move Frenzy. This one we're not as good at, but it's still fun to play. And you can see these have the same basic cabinets as that new Angry Birds. So these are fun to play. You have a big bass wheel. These are more of a random game where you just kind of pull down on the wheel and whatever it stops on is what you get. There's a ton of tickets. This is a mini version of the ticket ring game that I showed you. This one just has mini rolls of tickets and you try to pick them up and put them in there and you get them. There is a Connect 4 Hoops. This is a really fun game for multiple people to play. You have a quick drop. This is a lot of people's favorite. Drop the balls into the bucket before the timer expires. If you get them all in, there's a jackpot. You have a spin and win over here. You have a large Monopoly Mega mystery game here, or it's called Roll and Go. I'm sorry, I'm not real familiar with it. But this is the two side version with the big marquee on top. You don't see that much. It does have a bonus, 545 tickets. And right here is Power Roll. This one you're starting to see in a lot of different arcades. Pretty much the concept here is to knock that ball up into the super bonus area, which you see right there. And you have to make it stop basically right where that flap is. And if you get good at this game, you can win a lot of tickets on it. We mess with it a little bit. Ryan's pretty good at it. And then back here, again, you can see on the walls, Orange County vibe. You have a boxing game here. You have 2 Ice Ball FX, Air Slide DX, which is a newer game. We haven't messed with it too much. I'm sure there's a way to get good at it, but we just haven't spent the time on that yet. You've got a World Football Pro, basically a soccer game here. The balls will come out of these little side openings, and you pretty much try to knock it past the goalie. And I believe there's some tickets that you can win on that one as well. This one is one of our all-time favorites. We're very good at it. This is Down the Clown. We get a lot of tickets on this. We actually played it when we first walked in. The jackpot was the jackpot was 500. We got 520. So we got a quick 500 tickets there. They have 4 connected NBA hoops. And if you look, it's all of the California teams. They have the Golden State Warriors, Clippers, of course, the mighty Lakers, and the Sacramento Kings. So that's kind of a nice touch how they have those. Ryan is super good at this, but it looks like it only has a 100 ticket jackpot right now. So we'll have to mess with that. Usually it has 500 in a lot of places. And then there's something called Hyper Pitch, which the name suggests is a baseball game. You pretty much throw the balls at the target back there and try to beat the jackpot, which right now is at 5,049, and you get 508 tickets. Ryan's good at this game too, so we'll probably have some footage at some point of that. Just wanted to show the wall again back here. It really stands out, and I think it's one of the coolest little touches that they made on these different Lucky Strikes. Let me take you back out this way. Show you a couple more games they have over here. Of course, Pop the Lock. This one has a 500 ticket jackpot, and you can get really good at this, and if so, you can win a lot of tickets on this game. Here is basically where you redeem a lot of the cards you get. So in this case, it's mainly the Wizard of Oz coin pusher, and there's a Wrestling Pro. I don't know about that. But this is where you redeem. You put your cards in and you get your tickets here. We'll do a separate little video in a moment of the prize vault. So we'll come back to that once we finish showing you the games. Over here, you do have a photo booth. That's always a favorite. You have 2 E-Claws, Fun Zone 2s. One has these small balls in it, and one has some really nice plush in it. So we might even mess around with this. Yeah, there's some good plush in here, so we might make a couple attempts there. You have NBA Superstars. This is a newer game you can play 4 people on. And back here you have a Whack and Win, kind of tucked into the corner here. Let's take you over this way. There is a Super Bikes 3 2-player version. There is a game called Dracon's Realm Keepers. Never played it, but it looks really cool. Ryan was commenting on how nice the screen is on this. And then if you'll notice at the bottom, this will actually move. It's like a motion game as you're playing it. So the seats will move up, down, left, and right. So we'll probably mess with that a little bit. Here you have a king-size duck catcher, which is really cool. They got some nice little prizes you can win in that. Let's see what else. We have Plinko. Didn't show you guys that one yet. This is the old game from The Price is Right that they made into an arcade game with a nice little bonus, 521. And all you have to do is drop your Plinko chip, and it goes down, and if you get it in that one right there that says bonus, you will win 521 tickets. Take you around this way. We're almost to the end of the arcade version. All of the various arcade games that is here in the new Lucky Strike Ladera Ranch, and we will show you some of the bowling. I guess they have over 40 lanes, so let me go ahead and show you guys that while I've got the video rolling. Right up here, you've got the reception area to the bowling alley where you get your shoes and so forth. And if you'll notice, there is bowling on both sides. So this whole side here, you have probably 20 some odd lanes. And then if you'll look over on the other side here, it's a mirrored version. So you have another huge 20 lanes of bowling over here. And of course, as you could imagine, this is all brand new. This just opened. So I'm sure these lanes are really nice. All of the nice scoreboards up top. Everything's brand new. Look at the seating here. As your party is waiting to bowl, you can have food, drinks, and it's a really nice setup. A lot of tables in the middle here. I love the lighting too, in the Boleros and the Lucky Strikes. You have some really cool lighting fixtures and neon up on the ceilings. So let's take you down this way. More bowling all the way to the end. And in the middle is the bar. And again, it is two-sided. So you have this entire side. You have all of this seating in the middle. And then this looks like maybe where a DJ or someone could be posted up certain times of the day. And then on this side where the other bowling lanes are, there's an entire another bar. So that's pretty much the inside. You've got the bowling, you've got the arcade, you have a restaurant in here, bars, a lot to do for everybody. So come check out the new Ladera Ranch Lucky Strike. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And we'll get you some more footage of the prize room. Stay tuned. So here we are at the new Lucky Strike in Ladera Ranch. I was going to get you guys some video footage of what they call the prize vault, which is basically, as it says, where you get all your prizes that you get with the tickets. So this one, they've got some really high-end different prizes, as you can see in the display window. A lot of Yeti, which are some of the best coolers you can find. So they have all different sizes. They have the little lunchbox size, they have the cooler, the large cooler. They have backpack sizes, which I'll show you over here, are very cool. This one right here, it's a Yeti backpack. It's called a Yeti hopper. Those are really cool. And they got all different colors. Of course, they have the high-end electronics. And then this I've never seen before. This is like a Yeti ice cooler with some tumblers. And this right here will keep your stuff cool for all day long. So a lot of Lego sets, as you can see. And then I'm going to take you guys inside and show you some stuff here. They have a large, I guess, paddleboard up on top, and all types of Legos all across the top. Just a variety of stuff, guys. You have clippers, headsets. These things called bog bags, plush. There's just so much in here. It's really hard to take in. Over here, they have a lot of high-end, like the jerseys and stuff like that. They have some bats down here. Mookie Betts and Gavin Lux bats. Shaquille O'Neal signed and mounted jerseys. And then over here, some of the more affordable type stuff. Balls, glasses. They have computer monitors. A lot of anime type stuff here. You can see a whole area of Nerf. They have another large paddleboard up on top. I don't know if those are winnable. I don't see a ticket price on them, but I'm assuming that they probably are. And then there's the mega Yeti coolers up there on top. Some of those are wheels. They have a whole Hello Kitty area. lot of different stuff there. They have a Pac-Man and Lego area here. All different types of stuff, guys, for every affordable ticket price. This is all electronics. They have drones. They have Bluetooth, PlayStation equipment, more Legos in here. And then this is the Fanatics wall. And here it is all sports memorabilia, signed basketball, baseball, football, all different types of stuff. Just gonna give you guys a little scan here of it. So as you can see, this is a very nice redemption area, and we're gonna go ahead and turn this off now and get some prizes.